Today I am here with the one and only John Lewis.
Howdy.
And we're going to be lighting a scene today. So, there's a dog running around, so be on the lookout. 50 points for anyone that points out the dog when they see it.
100 points if you can tell me what kind of dog it is.
Ooh, look at that. You have an opportunity to score big today. So, I have been good friends with John Lewis for somewhere around 6, 7, 100 years, something like that. We work professionally together often, creatively as well, and we usually have a blast. What kind of scene are we lighting today?
Today, I want to do like a product type tabletop setup, studio style, infinite color, as cheaply as possible. So I went to Walmart and I got these poster boards. I spent less than $5, and I just want to see what I can come up with as far as lighting. And we're going to light my favorite subject, coffee. Cameras and coffee are kind of my thing. I have a big heart for coffee, so yeah.
So John has his own channel, and I will have the link to that in the descriptions below the video. But your channel, you prefer to show those of us that don't have a Hollywood budget how to light scenes or to mimic scenes that are used in Hollywood, yes?
Right, so I basically take a scene from a TV show or a movie or just something I create myself and basically break it down into how the average person or somebody trying to learn filmmaking that didn't necessarily have thousands of dollars to drop on lighting gear and camera gear, how to light something for relatively inexpensive.
And you can check out the entirety of the lighting setup and how it's done on his channel. Today we're going to just kind of hit bits and pieces. We're also going to get to know John a little bit. Like the very first question, the must know, is what was the movie that you saw that you said, oh, I have to make movies. I have to be a filmmaker?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Hands down. I saw that movie in the theater. I was like, I don't know how they did that, but I want to know how, and I want to do that. I'm like...
So Jurassic Park was the one. How about, is there a film or maybe a filmmaker, director, somebody, that's my lighting guy?
Well, I haven't worked with him yet, but my favorite cinematographer is Roger Deakins.
Okay.
Just recently he did the movie 1917, which if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But the movie, one of my favorite movies of his, I don't know if you've ever seen it, is No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I have, yes.
That's one of my all-time favorite films, top 5 for me. And the lighting in that's just phenomenal.
Yes.
Every frame in that looks like you can print it out and hang it on the wall.
Now, we have kind of like your favorites. Let's hear a guilty pleasure movie, one that you know is horrible. You like it. It's almost cringeworthy, but you go, I mean, that's... I have, it has to be in my catalog.
Guilty pleasure. There's so many. I would have to say Planet Terror.
I've never even heard of that.
Robert Rodriguez.
Okay.
Planet Terror.
Okay.
Yeah. The story's horrible, but it's just fun.
I think for me, probably one of my all-time favorite but absolutely horrible movies is late 80s. Monster Squad. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that one. I haven't seen it in years and years. And then of course, growing up in the 90s, I loved Power Rangers. And then I recently went back and watched that original movie.
I recently started watching that with my kids too, and that's horrible.
It's horrible. Like it's one of those
when
things.
We were kids though, you wanted to be those guys.
Of course you did. Yeah.
You didn't miss an episode.
Yeah. Would you rather for forever have something stuck in your teeth that everyone always saw it, or have an eternal wedgie?
I'm gonna have to go with the wedgie.
Gonna go with a wedgie, huh?
Yeah, because that's easier to hide.
I don't know, man. It's up there, especially when you're walking.
You used to that after a while, though. But the thing in your teeth, new people come and see it, and
this is true.
Yeah,
this is true. All right, he's going with a wedgie.
What would you?
See, I do too much talking and too much face stuff. I'd probably have to go with a wedgie as well.
Yeah.
So that's 2 for wedgie.
What would you
We need to see it.
Leave it in the comments. What would you pick?
Say someone wants to mimic what you have, but they don't have a Red camera. Say that all they have is their iPhone, how would you say the easiest way to emulate this with iPhone, regular household lamp, lighting, windows, things like that?
If you go back to my first video on my YouTube channel, we actually used an iPhone and we used all my lighting kit, the whole shebang was under $20.
Brilliant. So there you go.
So in that we use a work light. So we have a key light coming in here lighting us. Instead of that, we could have used that work lamp.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just bought this poster board from Walmart and I paid less than $5 for it.
Brilliant.
And use duct tape instead of gaff tape.
Yep.
And use your iPhone instead of my camera.
Okay. And there's so much free editing. What's the best free editing that you would say?
Hands down, the best free, if you're going to get into video editing, the one I recommend to everybody is DaVinci Resolve.
Cool. Were there any closing remarks you would like to say to the audience as we close her down?
Never let budget dictate your creativity.
Boom.
You can if you can dream it, you can create it, and just use what you have around you.
Excellent. Cool. Well, guys, again, the link to his channel is going to be in the description below. Definitely go back and watch his videos. It's incredible how he just kind of breaks down how to light different things. And we've got this one here, which is product. There's been a couple others before this one. I
try to do the smaller scale stuff and teach you how to do smaller stuff, but I'm not always on the smaller stuff, and so I want to show you how we would do it if we had a lot more money and are in a big, nice studio. And so that's coming soon. That's going to be a little more involved. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Cool. Well, go check out his channel, subscribe, like it, hit the bell, do the same for us, and we will just catch you guys next time.